after that, we had a pretty lengthy snippet with Sean Murray, who, you know what I'm saying, popped back on stage to reveal No Man's Sky's successor. Gotcha. I was about to say, the fucking no got me. But he revealed basically the next game that they're working on. And it's called Light No Fire. And as a contrast to what No Man's Sky was before, it's literally just a giant Earth. He's literally making a giant multiplayer explorable Earth, full mountain ranges, full biomes, full different sections of the world, but with that little, you know, not necessarily medieval, but kind of fantasy twist. There's dragons, there's different types of monsters and stuff and such, huge communities and things to settle in and stuff with the multiplayer aspect, but a whole new extension and expansion on that no universe, you know what I mean? So how do you feel about Hello Games taking that next step with Light No Fire?
I think that it's going to be a pretty dope game, especially if it's like it's made by a really good team. Years ago, I wouldn't have said that, but it's made by a really good team, and they're in a really good place in their game development cycle. Like a lot of people are scared, like, oh, is it going to be the same thing as No Man's Skies? It's not. Somebody I remember posted like a list of reasons why it's not, and like one of the biggest things that I forgot about was that No Man's Skies, their studio got flooded and they lost
Mm-hmm.
years worth of progress because of
Yeah.
that flooding
Mm-hmm.
before the game was released. And Sony was pushing for this release date, so they had to make do.
Something. Yeah.
So I think that they're in a really good place. They're probably one of my favorite developers right now. And I know that even if this game drops and it isn't the best, their track record for redemption is like nothing we've ever seen before. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, 100. I hope to high hell that this game is solid on the first take. You know, there's no crazy accentuating circumstance that pushes, you know, the quality of this game back to a few years down the line. But I think this concept is really, really cool. Again, people were joking it's No Man's Skyrim. It's quite literally No Man's Skyrim without the Fusro Daz and stuff like that. But we don't even know that. They could put some powers in there. We don't even know. But I think this concept is honestly really cool. Taking it to a place where it's a little bit more simplified and customized. I think many people have kind of drew that in terms of maybe potential comparison to, you know, or Starfield's comparison to it, to where, you know, there was a lot of planets, but maybe they weren't as explorable. Maybe there wasn't that much to do. Having a condensed Earth with mountain ranges and something to actually, you know, apply to that, not infinite Earths or something like that, but just one huge Earth to really, you know, weave into and actually map out and see what you can make and what interesting points and monsters and interesting gameplay elements you can weave into it. That can create a lot more, again, richness, where I feel like they've conquered the breadth aspect of gaming. I think they've very much done that with their approach, with the content that they built on top of that. Now it's time, they're really trying to go hard on the first time out with the depth. How much depth can you add into the world, the atmosphere, what you can get involved with, what you stumble across? And that's ambitious. That's hella ambitious, but that's what Hello Games does. That's their track record. And I think I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they pull off. Honestly, man, I think Sean Murray has earned the respect of a lot of people in the gaming space with how much him and his team have just been resilient and built something that has been, you know, worthwhile, community driven, responsive, and, you know, just solid gaming at the end of the day. And, you know, they've earned some right to try and, you know, do it again with Light No Fire. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. I can't wait to see what they come up with.